Hello, everyone. Welcome to Coach Nancy's Tip of the Week. So, for this week, we're actually going to be talking about the serve and how we can improve our serve. So, there's two basic things to help us with the serve, to improve our serve. Um, we need a good, smooth, fluent motion, as well as a good toss. So, what we're going to focus on today is the good toss. All right. So, basically, when we're talking about the toss and working on the toss, um, it's important, right? Just like the racket movement. So we need to practice that toss just like we do the racket movement. All right, so we're going to take a look at some examples of serving. So I'm just going to go to the other screen here. So just give me a second. And I'll be back in a minute here. Just give me a second. Oh, okay, I can't minimize. So how do I get my, okay. So I'm gonna pause. So I've picked 4 pros here, and all 4 pros are in the top 10 all-time best servers. So the first one we're gonna look at is Pete Sampras. All right, so let me just get Pete up here. Go to share screen. Okay, so here we go. Here's Pete Sampras. Motion, so you can see exactly how he's serving. So I want you to watch the toss. So it's the tossing arm we're focusing on today. Okay, we're gonna watch one more of his. So again, really just focus on his tossing arm. Just we'll do one from this side. There we go. One more. Okay. If it ever starts, I don't know. I think I missed half of it. Where'd my thing go? Oh, here it is. Let's see. So watch his tossing arm. Tossing arm. Okay. So we're going to stop that one. We're going to take a look at another pro here now. So the next one that we're going to look at is Goran Ivanisevic. If I can ever get this to work. Okay, so let me just get his name in here. Okay, let's see if we can get this going. Oh, I don't know why this internet takes so long. Oh, it's supposed to be serve. No, that's not going to work. Hopefully it still shows it. Okay, so here we go. We're going to look at Goran and his serve. So again, we're just focusing on, I want you to watch his tossing arm. So the one with the ball in it. Okay, really focus just on that. We're not looking at the service motion right now. Okay. Hello, if I can skip the ads. I don't know why ads come in here. Crazy. Let's get out of that. Okay, here we go. So here's Goran serve. Again, one of the top servers of all time. Okay. Tossing arm. So here it goes. Do slow motion here. Watch the tossing arm. Okay. We're gonna watch one more of his. So again, really just focus on that hand, right? Okay, that one didn't show. Hopefully this next one's okay. I'm pretty sure it's got another one here coming up after this. So, okay. Why is my internet so slow today? It just seems very slow. All right. I hope they're not going to show the whole point. Okay, so we're going to move to the next one. Okay, so that was Goran's. So watch. See the tossing arm? Okay, good. All right, so we're moved to the next server. So the next server, man, I never stop this thing. Okay, next server we're going to look at is, of course, Roger Federer. So again, you're just going to focus on watching Roger's tossing arm. So not the service motion, just his tossing arm. So if you fix this up and see if it'll do it right. Okay, here we go. All right, so next one's Roger Federer. And go. All right. Okay, and we're going to watch one more of his. Okay, so again, really just focus on what he's doing with that tossing arm. Okay. You can put that serve anywhere. Okay, so we've got one more we're going to look at. So we're going to look at one of the female top servers, and this is, I mean, even the players. If you ask the players who has the best serve in women's tennis, everyone says it's Serena Williams. So we're going to take a look at her serve. So Serena Williams. Again, you're just going to focus on her tossing arm. All right, here we go. Hopefully this one loads faster. Slow motion. Okay, here we go. We'll take a look at this one. Hopefully this one loads a little faster. Did you give me the tennis ball?
No.
I need the tennis ball.
Oh, this one over there.
Serena. So look at the tossing arm. Okay. One more. Tossing arm. Okay, so those are a few examples, and like I said, all those servers are top 10 all-time servers. So the examples that I'm showing you here, these are all good examples. These are not just, people who can serve good one day and the next day it's all over the place. So they're consistent serves. They've got great serves in the game. I can't get this out of the way. Oh, come on. What is going on with this? I don't know why I have such internet problems here. I apologize for this. This thing keeps coming up and I can't even get out of here. That's the problem. So
Want to serve more like the pros? Find out how as I compare Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic in my free 5-video course.
Okay. Okay. So now, we're going to kind of break this down. So, like I said, those were all good examples. You notice the tossing arm on all of them, okay? I mean, even though they have like a little bit different service motion, timing is a little bit different when they're tossing, when they bring the racket back. That's not what the focus is today. But all of them, every single example there, the tossing arm, you notice it's not rushed, it's fluent, it's a nice smooth motion as they bring the tossing arm up. Okay, so we're going to kind of break this down. So, you know, we can take a look at some things. I'm going to basically ask a question, then answer it. So, you know, first of all, when we looked at these, okay, we're just going to kind of recap what we did. So I've got a few. Hopefully it came. I have it in my email here. I'm going to see if that mail's come in yet. Real issues here today. I'm not even showing. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I've got my, okay, 3 tips of the week. All right, and okay. So I am going to share this with everybody. Get lifted up. I'm going to try and lift this up a little more. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to lift this up. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do some screen sharing here. So we'll take a look at this. I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. So you'll notice here, Pete, take a look at the hand, right? So his hand as he releases the ball, right? He doesn't have that ball crunched up in his hand, right? You'll notice that. And he's starting to release it at this point. Okay. Next one. Look at the tossing arm, right? Hand is spread out. He doesn't have his hand with the fingers pointing back behind him, right? Okay, so he's released the ball. Fingers are extended. Yep. Okay. Better shot here of that, right? You see that. The fingers are extended, the thumb is extended. Tossing arm is nice and straight. Okay, we'll go with the next one. If I can find the thing here, issues with this. Okay, next one. Okay, so this is Gorn. So same thing. You see the hand. His fingers are extended. Thumb is extended. Okay. All right. Go with the next one. Okay. Goran again. Look at the hand. He's just, you know, guided the ball out of his hand. He didn't throw it out of his hand. Okay. Next one. Okay, this is Federer. Same thing. Hand is extended, right? The arm is extended. The fingers in the hand are extended. They're not flying back behind him. Even a better example there. We've got Serena, beautiful. So you see that. Look at her hand. The fingers are extended, right? And the arm is nice and straight. So every single example there that you saw in the video when they were hitting, which is why I use these ones, you could see that the arm is nice and straight. It's not rushed. The fingers aren't flying behind them. Okay, so as they release the ball, they extend the fingers and their thumb. Okay, so we're going to go back now. All right. So you could see that, right? So when we're looking at these things, okay, we're going to kind of take a look at another way of actually trying to explain to you as to what happens with the ball in the hand, okay? So a lot of people say, well, how do I hold the ball? So you don't hold it way back in the palm of your hand. It's not way back here. You don't hold it at the edge of the fingers like that, okay? It's actually in the palm, but at the top part of the palm, it's there, okay? And everyone's got a little bit different style, okay? It's not all the same. So when you do this, right, it should just be sitting there, really, okay? And I mean, for me, I do relax the fingers, but it's relaxed, so you can see that. I'm not crunching like this. Fingers are relaxed, right? Thumb is relaxed, fingers are relaxed, see that, right? So that when we bring the arm up, okay, and I extend, I release, so my fingers come out, right? So it's like putting the ball there. It's not throwing the ball, okay? We're actually not throwing the ball there. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of video of this in slow motion. Okay, so I have to, how am I gonna do that now? I have to go back and go to the next video here. So I believe it's this one. I hope it's this one. We'll find out. Sometime today. Oh, it's a movie. Hopefully this will work. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to show you. Okay, see if we can open this up now. Here it comes. Okay, I'm going to do some screen sharing here. Okay, so okay, so watch my hand. This is in slow motion, right? So you'll notice spread, right? Spread the fingers. You see that, right? You're not hanging onto the ball tight, right? If you put the fingers around the ball, it should be very loose, like really, really loose. You should be able to move those fingers. If you can't, you're hanging on way too tight to that ball. There's no way it's going to go fly behind you. So again, it's putting it there. So you're going to bring it up, bring the tossing arm up. Ball is relaxed in the hand, relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. Put it there. You push the fingers out, right? You see that? Okay. So we're going to close up that video. All right. And then we're just going to go. I had one more here. Yeah, okay, it stopped the screen sharing. I have one more here. I think it was this one. We'll see. I think it is. Maybe not. Yes, it is. Okay. So we're gonna share this screen too. All right. So this is in slow. Again, this is like still motion, so you should be able to see. All right, I'm just going to bring this down, open it up a little bit more. Oh, that's not where I want to put it. Where'd it go? What happened? Wrong. What happened? I just cut myself off.
Mhm.
Here we are. Okay, I don't know what happened there. It's paused. Okay, I didn't want to pause it. There it is. Okay. So on this one, I'm going to try and make it bigger. There we go. So you'll see my tossing arm, right? I don't bend the elbow, right? The elbow is not bent. Those are the things we're going to focus on. We're going to guide the ball out of the hand. So we're not throwing the ball, we're guiding it, okay? Just to guide. This one, we're spreading the fingers. So this is just at the release. And if you notice, right, at the release, where did I release it? Okay. It's at my eyes, if you notice. Oh, I'm going to go the other way. Yeah. So see, the release is just about where my eyes are. There it is. See, release right at the eyes. Okay. So when we're looking at this stuff, trying to give you as much visual as I can. You want to make sure that if you have the ball in your hand, that you are not clamping with your fingers and thumb. Otherwise, it's going to go flying behind you. You saw that from those, okay? You want to make sure that when you bring your arm up, it's straight. So you're not going to bend at the elbow after you release it, because if you do that, it's going to go flying behind you, okay? The other thing you want to make sure is that it's controlled. It is a controlled arm movement, okay? Now, if your toss is too low, you may have to speed up the arm movement a little bit, okay? If the ball is going way too high, you need to slow it down. So you will have to adjust, but the one thing that's constant is that it has to be fluid. It has to be consistently moving, and it should be controlled. If that toss is out of control, you're going to be all over the place with the toss. And we've already talked about that. Two main things are fluid motion with the racket and also your toss. So those are the key things to a good serve, right? So how can I practice this, right? Well, you can actually just take the ball, practice putting it in your hand correctly for one thing, rather than clamping it or using this part of the hand or holding it like this or holding it right at the tips. I mean, just relax it in your hand, right? Okay, so that you can push it. You should be able to bring that arm up and release, and the ball should stay in your hand. Okay, with your fingers extended. If you can't do that, then the toss is incorrect, okay? If you can do that 10 times, just bring the tossing arm up. I can't really do it here. I'm going to try and show you, but here, and you hold it. It should stay in your hand, okay? So, but release the fingers. So you see my fingers are spread. Fingers are spread, right? Like that, okay? When you do that 10 times, then you're going to try tossing it up. So just work on the toss. Just work on bringing the arm up and where am I releasing it at? Okay? And check those points. So you do it 10 times. So if you do that every day, is definitely going to improve that toss, okay, which will lead to a better serve, okay, much more consistent serve. You're not going to be going into a match and, you know, maybe you're serving great in practice, you get in the match, you fall apart because of tension. So you need to make sure you're relaxed and that you're serving the same way you do in practice. You stay the same way. So if you're confident with it, you're going to see that you'll be more successful in your match play. Okay, so that's the tip of the week. All right. Make sure everybody stay safe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.